Go ahead, we're gonna tap in. I'm gonna do some love and relationship messages. I think it's been a little while since I've done some. So we're gonna catch a vibe. And like I got a bunch of energy today. So this is my second reading today. I'm just in the mood to get these readings out to y'all. So if you can, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button for me if you don't mind. And the subscribe button if you haven't already. I do appreciate the support. So let's see what we're tapping into for love, relationships. Keep in mind this can be any kind of relationship, romantic, platonic, professional. But yeah, we'll see what comes up here today. This is a general message for all zodiac signs. So take what resonates, leave what does not. All right, Spirit. What we got going on for the collective with love and relationships? Okay. First card out on the table is Inspire. All right. So some of you could be in a space where you're feeling like very creative. You might be feeling like, just kind of doing things like on a whim. Even how I was just saying, like, I got all this energy to do these readings. And I'm just like, all right, let me get it in right now while I have the energy, while I'm feeling inspired, okay? So there could be something that you're feeling inspired to do. Maybe it's not getting on YouTube, doing a bunch of tarot readings, card readings or whatever, but maybe it's something else. Maybe you're feeling inspired to travel somewhere. You could be feeling inspired to take a class. You could be feeling inspired to, for some of you, I get surrounding yourself with children, okay? Working with children in some way, possibly volunteering with children, connecting with the youth in some capacity can bring you greater inspiration. So that could be something that you're looking into. Now, this could also be a time where your inner child is coming alive and is really seeking some sort of, creative outlets, really wanting to express itself. So there could be something that you're wanting to get off of your chest. Maybe you're feeling inspired to communicate something, okay? A truth that comes from the heart is something that I'm picking up on here, all right? Especially with the little angel wings. There could be something that you're communicating that brings some sort of healing to other people. Someone could be inspired by you, because we do have like this little child looking up to the adult here. So I could be talking to someone who is a mother, a father, right? So this could even be highlighting your relationship with your child. And I'm here to let you know that your child or children are very inspired by you. They look up to you. And I'm sure that probably puts a smile on your face, or, gives you that proud mom or dad moment, like, thanks, I needed to hear that. Because they might not always have the words to say, like, or express their love or their inspiration that they have when they're around you, but they do feel that. So that's really beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's see what else is coming through here. I heard inspired by your truth, okay? So there could be someone that is, just kind of witnessing you, observing you, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like they're just so amazing. Like it could be something about the way you express yourself or what you are expressing, because there does seem to be an emphasis on your truth, okay? So it's like you live very authentically, and there are people around you that are deeply inspired by you. It's almost like you're healing other people's inner child. Their inner child is the one that's kind of looking up at you like, wow, you know, maybe this was like kind of the mother figure I needed, or the father figure I needed. Even though you might even be around the same age as these people, but it's something about you speaking to the inner child within them. Maybe the inner child within them that has yet to fully feel comfortable expressing the truth of who they are. So they might still be operating in some people-pleasing tendencies, but it's something about the way that you live your life that makes them want to kind of move beyond that. Someone that is watching this video, they could... sorry, I know I'm trying to be politically correct. Albinism, I think is what it's called, the politically correct way. I don't think like calling them, I'm sorry, albino, that's not the move, or not the correct term. So I think it's albinism, if I'm not mistaken. So there could be someone that, you know, has that condition, and you live your life like very authentically as well. You're someone that is really comfortable in your skin. I'm even getting someone possibly with like vitiligo, or something about your appearance that makes you look really different. But it's like people are really inspired by just the way that you show up in the world. It's like you're not hiding away in shame or anything like that, because why would you? You're beautiful. You're a perfect creation just as you are. People could really look at you like you're like an angel or something, a gift from heaven. They could see you as being, you know, someone that, you know, if you don't have children, or this person doesn't have children, they could see you like being a good parent. Someone could wear the color, it's kind of like this peachy pink kind of color. Somebody could look really good in that color. Let's see, what else we got going on here, Spirit? Thank you. Forgiveness. This came up in today's pick a card reading for Scorpio season. Blessings coming in. This was for card number 3. So we're getting a similar theme. They naked on these. They're kind of covered, but oh well. YouTube, y'all are so annoying. Like, they used to not be so strict on stuff like that. But yeah, there is some sort of forgiveness that is wanting to come in. Maybe if this is an existing relationship, if you and your partner, significant other have hit a bit of a bump in the road, it seems like you guys are going to be able to move past this. So, you know, during Scorpio season, this can be a time where you're addressing maybe some emotions that you've been harboring, right? Maybe some resentments, some grief, some anger, whatever it is that you have been kind of holding inside. So there could be a really important conversation that's taking place here during Scorpio season as well, that will kind of allow maybe the both of you to get some things off of your chest, right? So you guys can heal and move forward. I just heard, this is random, I don't know if somebody watching this might have breast cancer. Definitely sending my love to you, whoever may be seeing this. I was just drawn to the pink cloth here, and it was making me think of, I think it's like a little pink ribbon. That's the color for breast cancer. Yeah, that's interesting. You could be inspiring others to forgive. Maybe that's some type of work that you, maybe not even work per se, but it's like something you live by. You might be someone that just has a very forgiving heart, someone that's very generous with their love, generous with their forgiveness as well. You might have the ability to like see the inner child, the wounded inner child in people. So you have like a level of patience and grace with others. Or at least that is something that can help you in navigating this situation, where you may be thinking about forgiving somebody. Now, of course, forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean you get back with someone, but, you know, that could definitely be an option here. They do look like they're together, okay? They're coming together to forgive, to heal together. Keep in mind, this can be any kind of relationship. This could be a romance, this could be a friend, this could be a family member. That you're inspiring them to do like some sort of inner child healing for sure. I'm getting that majorly. Like their inner child looks up to you so much. It's like you're nurturing their inner child, helping them to heal. Once again, it's something about you maybe even being that ideal mother or father figure that they never had. Divinity. Somebody could be a pole dancer, or, you know, does that for a hobby, okay? Let me see. There's like a little pole that everybody's kind of hanging off of here. But we have divinity coming through here. So you have 2 cards on the table right now with angel wings. The people have angel wings in them. So once again, I think you help people recognize the divinity within them. That's a really divine quality to have about oneself, because some people, you know, and I guess they're not so divine if they're doing this, but some people, you know, they feel like, oh, you know, I got my angel wings, I'm divine, and, you know, those other people, they're not. It's like this very, like, me versus them type of energy. They're not on my level type of thing. But no, you're different. You're like, no, I see the divinity in everyone. And you speak to that is something that I'm picking up on too. Yeah, I heard you speak to the divinity in me. Damn, that's pretty deep. For some of you, you could, I don't know, you lead a group, you're a part of a group. I mean, this could be a friend circle or something where, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe type of thing. Iron sharpens iron type of situation going on here. Where it's like, we just all some divine ass motherfuckers, basically. Somebody could live near the beach or be traveling, vacationing at the beach. I'm jealous. I could definitely use another beach trip. I can never get enough of the beach. Ideally, I will one day live near the beach again. I did before, and when I did, I was literally there like every day. So someone might want to go spend some time near the water. That might be really therapeutic for you. It might be very inspiring for you, especially if you've been in a bit of a creative rut, or you've just been feeling kind of blah, like you're going through the motions of life. Some of you need to go spend some time near the ocean, or really any natural body of water. It's going to like connect with that sacral chakra. Okay, that sacral chakra is coming through in this reading. Also your heart chakra. So focusing on balancing those 2 chakras is encouraged at this time. I heard we love you so much. For some of you, these are your angels, your ancestors, spirit guides that are coming through in this reading as well. Oh, wow. That's so beautiful. So what I'm hearing, that's crazy because usually you would think it's the other way around. But you inspire like your spirit team. Like they look on you and they're like literally in awe. Like, oh my goodness. Like, whoa, like we get to be a part of this person's like spirit team, like this divine being who is, here in the flesh in this 3D dimension, but they're like, damn, they should be like up here with us, but we need them down there helping the world out, helping people heal and shit. But yeah, like I get your spirit team is just like so in awe of you. I keep hearing, like, it keeps wanting to come out too. A love letter to you. A love letter to you. So, I don't know. Maybe this whole message will be a love letter to you. But I don't know. Somebody could be writing a love letter to you. Okay, that's, it's funny. This is like the card that has, different symbols here and the explanation of them. So typically I don't actually have this card shuffling in the deck, but I will read these symbols. They can be significant. So I'm seeing tulips, which stand for perfect and deep love. They're ideal to give to someone who you have deep unconditional love for, whether it's your partner, children, parents, or siblings. As tulips bloom at the beginning of spring, they also have a meaning of rebirth. And since the Victorian era, tulips have been a symbol of charity. Wow, so tulips can be significant. Like some of you, you definitely have a giving heart. I can see you like volunteering with kids, giving back to kids in some capacity. That's really beautiful. Also, this energy of rebirth with the forgiveness card that came out here as well. Some of you could very much be having like a renewal within a relationship. So we also have blue iris on here. So these gorgeous and intricately petaled flowers come in many varieties, often blue or white in manuscripts, and multiple layers of petals. During the Renaissance, this flower was associated with the Holy Spirit and the sorrows of the Virgin Mary. Blue irises are symbols of faith and hope. And that's what I said, like you inspire like faith and hope in people, in humanity or some shit. Yeah, wow, this is really beautiful. Then we have these golden wings, another symbol. Of course, wings enable us to soar and reach heights that would otherwise be unattainable, making it a perfect symbol to represent success, aspiration, purity, and freedom. And then the last symbol is the star, which are symbolic of divinity, with a belief being that the countless stars we see in the distance are fallen angels cast out from heaven. For this reason, stars can often be seen referenced as, and there's like a typo, so there's no words after that, so I'm not sure what that was supposed to say. But that is interesting. I actually have never heard that stars are fallen angels that are cast out from heaven. So that's the first time I'm hearing that. So I feel like I needed to read that card today for a reason. Usually I don't have it actually in the deck. So you might be like an angel that's kind of been cast out of heaven. Not to say like you are a fallen angel, that you've done anything bad per se, but I get like you are literally like from the divine, okay? Like you were sent here as a gift to the world, to the people in your life. I don't want this to upset anybody, but honestly, I feel like everybody that watches my readings, this is who it's for, but I heard everyone's not chosen. And I don't mean for love. Everybody can be loved and shit like that, but everybody's not chosen to wear the wings. That's so crazy. I was literally watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show. There was a viral clip of one of the, she was like an Asian model, and they was trying to say like she had a bad attitude or some shit. But I think she was just like, she does more high fashion kind of modeling, and you know, they're like super serious and stuff. Not as like flirty and all, you know, Victoria's Secret. But one thing that stood out that everybody was saying about her was like, she doesn't have her wings. Why doesn't she have any wings on? So I don't know, that reference just came to mind when I heard everyone is not chosen. So everybody doesn't get the wings. And maybe it's just this lifetime, you know, maybe they'll get the wings in the next lifetime, right? You know, if you believe in reincarnation or whatever, but you got the wings in this lifetime. Some of you might be on a journey of, you know, recognizing the divinity within your body, your physical body. There could be something that you're healing, especially, you know, in relation to religion, particularly like Christianity. That's really only all I can speak from, because that's not the only other religion I followed. But I just think about how the Bible reinforces this idea that the flesh is like sinful, and you know, we should denounce the flesh and all of these things. But I get that some of you are unlearning that type of indoctrination, which I personally think is very harmful and can have us developing a unhealthy relationship with our bodies. So there could be something about you embracing your body, embracing the skin that you're in. That might be why some of you are taking pole dancing classes or doing some sort of sensual dancing, and feeling divine as fuck while you do it, okay? No shame is something that I'm hearing. And that's you too. There's no shame in you and you living your truth and being the authentic person that you are. And that is so healing for other people to see how you carry no shame. It makes them want to have no shame either. I heard no shame in my game, okay? So I don't know what your game is per se, but it ain't no shame in it. And people love that about you. You might be someone that embraces, sure, your light qualities as this angel, this healing, nurturing being, but you might also be someone that embraces your shadow side. Like, you know, there might be certain qualities about yourself that, you know, might be a little difficult, or, you know, people would probably, you know, judge negatively, but it's like you're so real and so raw about it. People love your shadow too. Like, that's interesting. There she go. So it could be something like when you get into your shadow energy, y'all probably get a little spicy or something. And like I said, people, they even fuck with that. And they like, all right, talk your shit, you know, or, you know, pop off, whatever you need to do. Like, that's really funny. She needs to forget. She needs to forget. So with the forgiveness, there could be something that you're needing to high key, like the Men in Black, the little memory eraser or whatever. It's like you need one of those. So maybe this goes back to some of those kind of harmful belief systems, ideologies, especially around like your divinity in general. Okay, so if you've grown up hearing like, oh, the fall of man and we're just, sinful and all these things, like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know why we've normalized that kind of thinking, because I don't think it does anybody any good. Granted, Jesus died for your sins, so then you got your divinity too. But I just really don't believe that the body and our humanness is bad or inherently wrong. Like, I don't believe that at all. I believe that our humanness is divine too. That could be why people fuck with you, because you're just so real. You're so just like, I'm a human, like, you don't go around like, oh, I'm just this divine being and da 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 da. You don't do that. I think some of you, if you're reconciling with a significant other, an ex or something like that, you guys are gonna have a baby. It's gonna be a baby girl. That when you get pregnant, you're really like, you think you're feeling divine about yourself now, like maybe doing your dance classes or whatever, doing some mirror work, where you're looking at yourself naked in the mirror, speaking like, uplifting words over yourself and stuff like that. But I get like when you're pregnant, you're really like gonna fall like even deeper in love with your body. You're really gonna like notice like, holy shit, like this is truly divine. Like I'm carrying a whole fucking baby. Like how magical is that, right? Okay, I said these cards are done. These cards are pretty quiet too. Okay, I'm listening to them, so we're gonna go in the order that they say. Here, let me get a sip of my tea. I hate when I wait too long and my fucking tea is lukewarm. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. Like, I like my tea to be hot, baby, because they need to help my throat. It don't do nothing, like, at this temperature. Sorry if you can hear me, like, sipping and gulping. I'll be alright. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright, Spirit, give us some more messages. What we got going on? What we got going on here? Release. Okay, this is the perfect time to release here during Scorpio season. This is a season of endings, death, right? Okay, and I don't mean like literal, but symbolic, metaphorical deaths that you are experiencing at this time. Now, this could also be releasing that resentment, that bitterness, that anger, that hurt, that pain that is getting in the way of you forgiving somebody. Because, yeah, especially with the thunder and the lightning here, you might have been like really mad at somebody. Okay. But there's a need for you to release that. All right. Maybe you need to look at it from the perspective as I was speaking on, This person, there could be aspects of their inner child that are wounded. So whatever they did, they could have kind of acted out of their wounds, essentially. And it's not to give them an excuse, but it's to just give you more context as to maybe why they did what they did. For some of you, I get there could have been something that happened to you when you were younger, maybe like 5 years old, around that age, where you're needing to release some stuff, some emotions surrounding that. But the 5 on here too is a number of change. So it's about letting go. It's about surrendering to the transitions in life. For some of you, this can be about, releasing old relationships and stuff, really, we say, oh, I'm over it, I'm moving on or whatever, but then we still kind of harbor all of these hurt feelings and shit. But this is about really like moving on, like for real, okay? So this can definitely be an opportunity for you to do that here this Scorpio season. Yeah, I heard get real about how you really feel. And maybe you are still pissed off. Maybe you are still like heartbroken or some shit. But maybe you've been avoiding that too, and you need to acknowledge it so you can actually release it. I heard destructive. I don't know if you have like some destructive tendencies. I'm kind of getting like some self-sabotage coming through. So this forgiveness might need to be extended towards yourself. Some of you might have sabotaged like relationships in your past. Triggers, yep, because you were triggered. Okay. Yep, I ain't making it up, shawty. I ain't making this shit up. Like your inner child might have been triggered here. Yeah. Okay, so that's crazy. I was just watching a reader too, and she was talking about like leaning into those relationships that do trigger us, because that's where the healing is. That's where the evolution is. That's where your divinity lies too. It's an opportunity for you to, go deeper into your healing instead of running away from it. The healing happens in facing the uncomfortable emotions, not running from them or avoiding them. The number 9 is on this triggers card, which is suggesting maybe there needs to be an end. There's a certain triggers that you've been experiencing. It's like, okay, you've been playing this story out for long enough, and it's time for a new story at this point. Dang, that came up in the other reading I did. The mirror card, who or what is triggering you, did come up. So y'all might want to watch that reading too. Because, yeah, we seem to have a bit of a consistent theme playing out here. But yeah, with the release card here, release your triggers. It's time for you to heal that. Maybe you're triggered by the divinity in somebody else and you're not seeing it in you. Yeah, that's what I was hearing earlier. You speak to the divine in me. That could trigger somebody too. Because sometimes, when someone speaks to this elevated version of ourselves, the not so elevated version of ourselves can go into defense. Like, who you trying to tell? Like, what I can do better or whatever. It's something about you being very defensive about someone that, once again, they are speaking to the divine in you. They're not speaking to this wounded, hurt aspect of you. They're not. Okay, they're not connecting with you, on that level. So there seems to be a disconnect between the two of you, to be completely honest. That's why we have the Inspire card. Okay, so you fit yourself in the scenario wherever you fit. But someone is kind of being the teacher right now. And the other one is being the student, is what I'm getting. Because someone, the teacher is there to nurture the student. The teacher is there to help the student realize their fullest potential. Okay? So you could be helping someone realize their full potential, or, vice versa. That could be happening for you. Okay, we have listen to your body. Yeah, I've just been talking a lot about, embracing the divinity of your body. When we are conditioned with certain beliefs, it can really disconnect us from our body, to the point where you're not tuned in to your cues, the cues of your body. My candle just popped a few times. So, yo, that's Yayo Shun, okay? And she's like, baby, you better embrace that body of yours, okay? Love your body. Speak life into your body. I'm getting adorn your body as well. That's ironic because earlier today I was like, I ain't worn my waist beads in a while, and every time I put them on I just feel like really good. It makes me feel really sexy. It's kind of like some of my goddess kind of jewelry and stuff like that is like putting on some waist beads for sure. So maybe some of y'all need to get into waist beads. I actually made them myself too. They're super cute. The set that I made, but I might make me some more. It's a fun hobby, actually. Some of you could be like making, if not waist beads, like jewelry, or you might be like a fashion designer. You might be making your own clothes or something like that. The number 9 is coming through twice. Okay, we got the 27 on this card. 2 plus 7 is 9. We had the 9 on the triggers card. So yeah, there does seem to be the ending of a cycle here. Maybe in the way that you view your body. But, is that how someone has been triggering you, possibly? Someone who is maybe like, they are body positive or something like that. So they're very comfortable in their skin. They may even show off a little skin. This might not be someone who's like the most modest. And look, I'm gonna have to check some of y'all just gently, okay? Because what we not gonna do, we don't do the misogyny over here, the little pick-me stuff, okay? Because some of y'all, look, and I say place yourself where you need to fit in this situation, because you could be in either position. But some of y'all could have been looking down on someone because they're really comfortable in their skin. Like, oh, like she need to cover up or something like that. Why she got her body out like that? It's because she feel divine. Like, if she feels good that way, like, what's the issue? Or, if you're someone that kind of, you flaunt your stuff, like, babe, I got this nice little body, I'm gonna show it off, okay? People could look at you like, bitch, like, cover up, like, be more modest or something. But I get like these are just very archaic views of how women should present themselves. It's very much giving pick-me-sha, so might be calling out a pick-me here. Like, we don't do that over here, sis. It's one thing if what makes you feel comfortable is being covered and whatever, but that might not be what makes someone else feel comfortable. That might not be what makes them feel like their most confident self. So some of you could even be listening to your body. Usually this is about like intuitive eating or something like that, but I think even listening to your body as far as what you put on your body. I'm hearing put that shit on, okay? Or for some of y'all, take that shit off. Look, you might be feeling like, okay, I've been triggered by this person. Like, they've been showing some skin. Like, maybe a little cleavage. They got their leg out, or they got their back out. That's one thing that's real sexy. I think that people kind of underrate sometimes. It's like a backless dress. Oh my God. Like, I need to get me one. Like, I haven't had like a really nice backless dress in a while. So, you know, maybe your body is calling you to, you know, switch up your wardrobe a little bit. Show a little leg or something. Get you a little dress with a little high slit, you know. Especially Scorpio season. It's that time to really tap into that sexy, seductive, you know. Yeah, and then I'm still seeing the crown on her head too. So however you choose to adorn your body, just make sure it's for you at the end of the day. And it's not on no pick me, because, you know, men say that they like modest women or whatever, and they look at these other women like such and such, whatever. They still be like, they like women that don't got no clothes on either. They gonna sit and lie in your motherfucking face like, ooh, we don't like that, and she a hoe, and da 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 da. Mind you, though, they all over these women Instagrams with the heart eyes, and, you know, because they like that shit. Like, niggas be flexing. Like, that's why I don't be doing none of that hoe shaming. Like, you can't call nobody a hoe just from the way that they dress. Like, shit, that person might be practicing celibacy for all you know. Shit. So, how are they a hoe? And also, we don't hoe shame in general, because, look, Danny love the hoes here, okay? Shit. I am definitely with Jesus, with the woman at the well, okay? That's me. Like, I don't judge folks. You don't know nobody's story to be judging them anyway. So somebody could be helping you embrace your body. I mean, shit, it could be this lover. I don't know. I mean, I haven't gotten too many just super strong romantic messages yet. I mean, aside from the forgiveness stuff. I mean, it's been some stuff coming through, but I don't know. I feel like it's more so talking to you and some things that maybe you're needing to heal within yourself. Almost like a little self-love reading or some shit. Okay, enough from these two, they said. Cool. So now we'll kind of actually get into some more relationship cards. I'm like having a hard time. These cards big as hell. They hurt my hand shuffling. Hold up, why are they so loud? I kid you not. So my YouTube is on autoplay. Like, I be having music on in the background. So a new video came on, and it's called Release Old Versions of Yourself, Full Emotional Detox. That's literally what some of you are doing. You're releasing this old version of yourself here. Literally release. So you have a release card coming up. Okay. Maybe that's what some of y'all need to forgive yourselves for, like being judgy in the past or whatever. Look, I used to be a pick-me. I'll be the first one to admit it. I definitely used to be a pick-me. Y'all, I remember one time on Twitter, back when I was at Georgia State, ooh, they tore my ass up online that day. Oh my gosh, because I was like, and I don't believe this anymore at all, but I used to be a pick-me, like I said. But I was like, I said, stripping is not a real job or some stupid shit. And they tore my ass up, and rightfully so, because I deserved it. Because stripping actually, like dancing, pole dancing, is crazy. We got the pole dancers. I took a pole dancing class. So I ended up, like, some years later, ended up taking pole dancing classes after my relationship with, you know, the patriarchy changed and just the relationship with my body changed. But yeah, I don't think that anymore. I think that is very much a real job. I think it's a very hard job too. While people, they so casually say, oh yeah, shit, I'm gonna stop working this old hard ass job and go get on the pole or something. Baby, it is not that easy. Not saying that I know from personal experience, but I could just see like that cannot be easy to do. And look, I'm not a nighttime person. Evidently they got the day shift too. But I ain't finna be up late at night, like, and it be cold in strip clubs too. Like, I'm like, what? You gotta be naked in here? It's cold as fuck. Like, I'm already little. I'm anemic and shit. I'm like, bitch, it's too cold for this shit. This hole gets cold, okay? What the hell holes don't get cold? This one do. Yeah. Shit. But yeah, some of y'all could be releasing those old dusty pygmisha ways. Alright? Because I definitely used to be the type, no, a little more like covered up and a little more modest. But yeah, now I pop out from time to time, show a little something. Okay, so we have dead end coming out of the relationship deck. So for some of you, there is a dead end in a connection. Okay. The number 9 coming through again. So that's three nines, 999. So that's an angel number for some of you. There's definitely a cycle that's supposed to be coming to completion between you and somebody. Okay. It's because you're going through these changes too. And someone, okay, yeah. Someone's not wanting to learn. Or maybe they're not wanting to learn from you. They're kind of prideful, egotistical. For whatever reason, they feel like they can't learn from you, even though you were actually set into their life to help them learn, grow, evolve, heal, to release outdated versions of themselves. But they're very stubborn. They could have fixed energy in their chart, especially in their big 3, sun, moon, rising, could be Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius placements. And that's fine. I heard stuck on stupid. They could be stuck on stupid all they want to. Shit, leave them to their own little chaos or whatever they got going on. So for some of you, you're needing to release this person. Release this desire to want to help them. You might be someone that's very compassionate, and like I said, you can see their wounded inner child and all this shit, but at the end of the day, they're not really wanting to heal it. You can't make somebody heal. There could have been something significant that happened in September with the number 9 coming through 3 times. We have soulmate recognition. Okay. So I think this person is having a hard time recognizing you are a soulmate for them. This person is complicated. God, and I really just want to, let me just put it out there, blurt it out, get straight forward, shoot from the hip like my Aries self would do typically. But I feel like I gotta kind of tiptoe around this person. So maybe you even felt that way, kind of like you had to walk on eggshells around this person. It's uncomfortable. Like for some reason, all of a sudden, I just got really fidgety. So this person could make you really anxious. And even though they might be bringing up some uncomfortable feelings for sure, doesn't make them any less than a soulmate. But of course, we do have free will when it comes to soulmate connections. We don't have to be in relationship with someone just because they're our soulmate. We don't have to be friends with someone just because they're our soulmate. We don't have to be super close, with a family member just because they're a soulmate. You don't have to. You have a choice. Some of you might be choosing to recognize, like, damn, this person, they're just not receiving or receptive to my help. And I don't think you're even, like, trying to patronize them or even, like, directly help them like that. I think it's something about the way you exist is just meant to teach them some things, but they're triggered by the way that you're existing. Underneath the deck, ego. Got a big ego. This person got a big old ego. Like, for whatever reason, they said, I refuse to learn this lesson from you, of all people. So, I don't know what their deal is. Like, you are walking in your divinity, but maybe they're trying their damnedest to be like, you're not divine. Like, whoa, what's your deal? And it's like, you are at the end of the day. So, they can delude themselves all they want to, but it just is what it is. Yeah, so some of you might be just choosing to wipe your hands clean of this person or the situation you're... Let me see what these cards are. Yeah, boundaries. You might have had to set some boundaries on somebody's ass. Like, nah, what you not finna do? Just because you triggered or whatever, you ain't finna talk to me crazy. You ain't finna treat me like shit. Whatever. You not finna do that shit. Breakups and makeups. Told you. Yeah, y'all definitely calling it quits with somebody. For sure. The 9 again? God damn. That's the 4th 9 that has come through. Jeez. Oh my God. The 5th one? Y'all, I ain't never seen like so many of a number come through. Let me make sure I'm counting this. 1 plus 8, 9. 2 plus 7, 9. 4 plus 5, 9. 2 plus 7 again, 9. The number 9, 5 times. The number 5 on this release card. Some of y'all might have gave this person 5 chances or some shit. I don't know. But y'all need to stop. It's basically what it is. This person don't want to learn. Stuck on stupid. This person don't be stuck in their inner child. Not to say their inner child is stupid. But this is someone that's not growing up is really what it is. They need to grow the fuck up, but they're not. And it could be some trauma or whatever stuff they got going on. But that trauma ain't had shit to do with you. You ain't know them when they was a little kid. What you was supposed to do about that? So, yeah. You have optimism, though. I think you are still hopeful. Maybe for this person to heal on their own accord. Maybe, they just can't stomach taking the lesson from you or whatever. Fine. They can be in their ego if they want to. Maybe they need to learn the lesson from somebody else. Maybe that's the only way that they're really going to receive it. So let them. If they want to be really resistant to you, if they want to be defensive towards you, oh well, so be it. So yeah, let that shit ride. Because that just seems like I'm like, God damn, 5 9s in one reading? I ain't never seen that. So it's definitely time to let that shit go. It's a dead end with them. But I will let you know, as defensive as they are, as much as they try to act like you don't have any impact or you are not divine or whatever, you are. Because as wounded as their inner child is, their inner child also looks up to you as well. It's just something that they don't want to admit for some reason. I don't know what is up with them and why they're just so anti you being the person that they're learning this lesson from. forgive this person. You know, you might be a little frustrated, especially if you've given them like 5 chances or however many chances, and it's just like they keep screwing you over or some shit. This is someone who's very sensitive, like hypersensitive, and their ego is, and usually people with a big ego, they are hypersensitive. It's like they're fragile. I don't know why I made that. Whatever. But this person is fragile is something that I'm getting, and those are exhausting people to deal with. I ain't gonna hold you. People that take offense to every little thing. Baby, we need to go work on that shit. You cannot be that easily offended. No, of course, yeah, people disrespecting you or some shit, that's different. But I don't think that you guys have been disrespectful to this person. I think you have just been being yourself, and you being yourself is triggering to them. Maybe this person has a hard time being themselves, being authentic. Yeah, those things that you've healed from, like maybe you used to be a people pleaser, used to be like hella codependent or some shit. This person is like still in that energy and you're not. So you guys are, it's gonna clash. It just is. This person could have known like an older version of you. That could have been when y'all like initially connected, back when you were like hella codependent and maybe a little like insecure within yourself and all this shit. But you've healed, you've grown, you've changed, you've evolved, but they haven't. So it's like they don't resonate with you. That's why they feel so much dissonance, or why they're so easily triggered by you, because they're literally not on your wavelength. Because if they were, they wouldn't be triggered by you being yourself. Period. Alright, let's move to the romance angels. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? So maybe some of y'all do want a soulmate that's on your wavelength. Okay? Whether this is a lover, whether this is a friend, you know, whoever. Okay? Get clear so what you want comes to you now. I get some of you need to get out of that mode of like wanting to save people, being the savior, because that can also end up having you attract a relationship where you're kind of having to save that person too, and you really want to be with your equal is something that I'm picking up on. You don't want to be with someone that you got to do a whole lot of heavy lifting and healing for them, you know, because they're not taking responsibility to do their own healing. And at the end of the day, we can't heal for other people. That is their responsibility. So clearly decide, like, you want people on your wavelength, or you still want to be out here taking care of folks and babying them and coddling them and all that shit. Nah, I know I don't have the patience for that shit. Better grow the fuck up. Trying to be my friend or trying to be my man or whatever. And it's not to say that that inner child's not still alive. Children, I'm telling you, somebody need to grow the fuck up. Oh my God. Still, you know, you'll preserve certain aspects of your inner child, because you need certain aspects of that to tap into play and joy and your creativity and stuff like that. But some aspects of your inner child you do have to grow out of. Okay? And it seems like someone is like kicking and screaming and they're refusing to grow out of certain elements of their inner child. Some of y'all need to get clear. Do you want to have children or not? Y'all might waver a lot. Because maybe you might be a little older, so now you're kind of starting to psych yourself out, like, oh, you know, it's just not going to happen for me or whatever. Like, I just accepted the fact that I'm not going to have children, but you really do want children. You need to just stick with the fact that you really want children, okay? And that's it, you know, no going back and forth like, oh, I don't need them. I've just gone through this much of my life without them, you know. Why would I want to add that to my plate right now? Stop doing that. If you know children is going to be something that fulfills you, like on a heart and soul level, then commit to that, okay? Maybe it's just not your time yet, but, you know, it doesn't mean it's not happening for you. Some people have kids later. Like, I just saw a post of some lady talk about, yeah, like, women, like, having children at fucking 40 and shit. Like, join the club. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only person that's had to wait until a little later to have kids. Shit, people having kids in their 40s and shit. Like, hey, at least you're probably financially stable and, you know, maybe you've had to heal a lot of your own inner child stuff so you don't have to pass that down to your kids, okay? Shit, my grandma, my nanny, she had 12 kids. My mom was the youngest, and she had my mom when she was 40. So she, I don't know, started having kids probably from the time she was probably 18, 19, all the way up through 40, okay, having babies. All right, so that can happen for you too. You can have a baby at 40, shit, into your 40s. As long as your body is healthy and doing what it needs to do. Some of you might be looking into like freezing your eggs or something like that. But like, I get if you just lock in, like, yeah, okay, sure. Maybe I'm like 40, but still, like, I do want to have kids, and I'm going to lock in on that. Some of you will be surprised how quick things start moving along once you get on the same accord of what you fucking want, okay? Shit, before you know it, the man gonna be coming into your life. Your ass gonna be married somewhere, knocked up before y'all even walk down the aisle or some shit. Somebody might be pregnant when they getting married. I'm like, hey, to each their own. I don't want to be pregnant when I'm on my wedding day. I'm trying to be snatched in that motherfucking dress, okay? Shit. Like, if I get pregnant before I get married, I'm like, we just gonna have to wait to do the wedding after we have the baby. Cause this body finna be tea in that wedding dress. But, you know, to each their own. So people, you know, they don't mind, you know, having that belly while they're walking down the aisle. Maybe you're doing a courthouse wedding or something. Oh, shit. Okay. Got a lot going on. Release your ex. We have had release come through. Okay, really just once, but I was talking about on the video, the word release was in the video title. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. That's what some of y'all need to get clear the fuck on. If you don't hurry up and get clear on this shit, do a burning ritual, write their name on a piece of paper, write a letter with all your little feelings about them, and burn that shit. Usher, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn, baby. Okay? We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, okay? We have the forgiveness card on the table. These cards are starting to repeat, okay? Sounding real familiar in this bitch. It's time to let it go. Don't be mad at this person. Don't be mad at your ex. Don't be mad at your friend that you fell out with. Don't be mad at your daddy that you went no contact with or whatever. Just let it go. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. We also have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I feel like it's two different people in this reading, okay? So you have an ex that you got to let go. And And then you have someone that's in your energy already. Maybe you guys haven't actually officially dated or anything like that, but y'all going to. And y'all gonna have some babies too. It's 3 little babies above them. This is reminding me of the 4 of Wands that came up in the reading that I posted before this one. Some of y'all could have 3 kids with this person. But yeah, you gotta let your ex go though. Here, we're gonna see what comes up in the tarot, because I do want to see, is this like 2 different people? Because we got heavy energies of releasing the past, recognizing that something or somebody is a dead end, but then there is soulmate recognition between like you and somebody else. That's cool. Saw this 6 of Cups try to come out. Soulmate indeed. Past life soulmate for some of you. Somebody you feel real comfortable with. Like, damn, do I know your ass? But y'all don't really know each other like that, but it feel like you do. I think that's the newer person. The person you ain't really been with like that. 6 of Wands, okay? Look, you looking real successful right now and real sexy too, okay? Pop out then. You know, letting the world see what you got. You know, I don't know, you doing something with your appearance or whatever you got going on, but you look good, okay? Shit. You look good. Some of y'all could be experiencing some sort of success within your business, within your career. Y'all got some haters, you know. You got some congratulators and then you got some haters, but that's always how it's gonna be. What Kanye West said, there'll always be haters. That's the way it is. Hater bitches marry hater niggas and have hater kids. Just a bunch of hating. Just a bunch of hate. Like, and that shit is literally a generational. You want to talk about generational patterns and shit? Let's talk about being a fucking hater. Like, and just having perpetual haters, like, in your fucking family. Like, come on. Somebody eventually got to break the cycle. I'm sorry, that just made me laugh so hard. Like, just a whole lineage of fucking haters. Like, and then wonder why they bloodline ain't advancing. Ain't nothing really popping for their ass. Because they full of hate. That's crazy. Get that hate up out your heart. Haters do not win. They just don't. I don't know, like... That shit is just such a mind-boggling concept to me. Somebody talking shit about you with the Page of Swords. Fucking, like, gossiping and... Look at him. Over there, all up in your business. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, some of y'all could be receiving messages because you look real good, especially if you posting like online. People could be commenting like, damn, you look good. People could be in your DMs trying to holler at you, shit like that. The star, because you're the star. That's why motherfuckers be hating on your ass too. Because you are truly divine. And somebody really was trying to fucking like play you like you wasn't. And the only reason they try to play you like they wasn't because they don't even recognize divinity because they ain't divine. So how would they recognize it within you? They're a hater. Like, so of course they're going to just be projecting whatever their little hating ass energy onto you and making you seem less than what you are when you're the whole ass star. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Fucking hating asshole. But some of you, your ex was your biggest hater. They was your op. They was definitely your motherfucking op. Okay? Somebody could be stressed about you right now with this 9 of Swords. Okay? Because they say you look good. I told you, some of y'all got your skin, your body out. This might be your ex. Like, god damn. What the fuck did I do? No! That is hilarious. Yeah, somebody could be up like, dang, you know, I done missed out on my opportunity. I done fucked up with the star. They old stubborn ass. They over there trying to like block it out. Like, I don't see them. I don't see them. Everybody see the fucking star. They can pretend all they want while they got their fucking funky ass face covered. Got their eyes covered. Trying to act like they don't see you. Trying to act like they ain't your biggest fan. Watching everything you do. Page of Swords. Being nosy as fuck. Just nosy. But trying to act like they not. That's the worst thing. Like, you're a fan. You're a fan. You just don't want to admit it. Like, that's okay though. You've been clocked. Like, the Hermit. I don't know, some of y'all dealing with a Virgo here, maybe. Or, you know, someone is not talking. Okay? I mean, we do see there has been a dead end with somebody. Oh, we got some more 9s on the table. Yeah, there's 9. And it's 2. Bruh. What the fuck? This is the 7th 9. It's a 9 on this. The 9 of Swords. It's a 9 on the Hermit. Something happened in Virgo season, or some of y'all connected to a Virgo. Something about September. God damn, that is 7 9s that are on the table. Yo, somebody needs to hear this. Do not give somebody another chance. I'm sorry. They don't deserve another chance. They don't. Like, if this person has not humbled themselves, this person has not done any self-reflecting, this person hasn't really learned their lesson. It's a dead end. It's like truly a wrap for this person. And I think that might be why they stressed out too, because they know like this time they can't get back in your energy. Because you done stood on business as the Queen of Wands. Say, you ain't finna play with me. You ain't finna play with me, and you not finna play me like I'm not the Queen of Wands. You not finna play me like I'm not this motherfucking star. Come on, what you thought this was? Queen of Wands, she fine too, okay? She definitely like, look at me. You know, somebody mad because you kind of like a look at you type of bitch. Oh well, bitch, be mad. Just because ain't nobody looking at you. Look, don't bring my mean girl out, because I get real mean with your ass. Don't play with me. 8 of Swords. Somebody in their head for sure. They feel like trapped in a little prison. What did I do? I'm so stuck. I can't move forward. And honestly, they can't move forward because they're not even willing to admit that they're a hater. That's partially why they're not moving forward. They can't even be real with themselves. So they definitely ain't being real with other people. Somebody that lives in illusions. They live in fear. Someone that's like very disconnected from reality. It's like their mind, I would say it's kind of fucked. Okay, I don't know how they be thinking about things, but it don't make no rational, logical sense. Like I'm getting heavy self-sabotage. Okay, this person sabotages a lot of their relationships. And that's not your problem. It's just not. Okay. It's not your problem. We got a Page of Wands here. All right. So it's interesting. We got 2 pages on the table. So these might be the 2 different people. We got an air sign potentially and a fire sign. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I will say attached to this fire sign, we got this 5 of Cups and this 7 of Swords. Somebody miss you. And they did sabotage. The 7 of Swords is a sabotage card. Motherfucker done did. I feel like this person, they done lost out. I mean, honestly, I don't think these pages are your match anyway. These pages are the fucking exes and the people that you're moving away from. Because at the end of the day, you're coming through as the queen. And pages are the children to the queen. What did I say? Somebody looks up to you, but they don't want to admit it. It's so weird. They're so weird. Like, they're so egotistical. Like, they refuse to acknowledge that you inspire them. That's so odd. And it's not that you're looking for like the accolades or anything like that, but it's like this person almost goes out of their way to make you feel like, oh, you ain't shit, basically. You ain't all that. And you never said you were. But you also do know your power. You know what you do have, you know, within you. And this person just cannot stand to acknowledge it for whatever reason, because they're a hater. Like I said, their mom's probably a hater too. Fucking hating ass bitch. Their daddy a hater. Grandparents haters. Everybody haters. Nine of Wands, they need to fucking heal their little raggedy ass traumas that they act like everybody finna walk around eggshells on them. Walk on eggshells around them. No, we not. You ain't the only one that's been traumatized and been through some shit in life, but you the only one acting an ass about it. Two of Wands. Like, you're like, yeah, I don't need this shit in my life. Like, I got the whole world in my hands. I got so much potential, so many possibilities available to me. I ain't worried about this motherfucker. Okay. Moving on. Some of y'all are focusing on your business. You focusing on your career. Some of y'all could be traveling here soon. Got the Lovers. Okay. Someone could have a choice, right? Between the old and the new. Please choose the new, because your old is dusty. Dusty, dusty, dusty. Need some tea. Choose the new. The old is dusty. Three of Pentacles. Look, some of y'all could have some work opportunities, collaborations coming in here for you soon. That could be really exciting. You might have some choice between some different opportunities. Now, for others of you, this Three of Pentacles is somebody that's wanting to work with you, that want to collaborate with you. You know, they see a lot of value that you bring to the table. They bring value to the table. So they're like, all right, what can we do together? All right. We do have another queen on the table. We have a Queen of Cups. Some of y'all could be collaborating with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, this is more of a match to your Queen of Wands in those pages, okay? So remember, tarot is not gender specific or anything. So this can be a man, woman, however, you know, they identify as. But yeah, some of you, it could be like a fire, water connection. But this is also you know, you're this Queen of Cups and you're this Queen of Wands. You're bold, you're sexy, you're charismatic, you're ambitious, but you're also very nurturing. Here he is. It's him. It's the King of Wands. This the new one. Where's the Queen? Let me get her. This is the matched pair. You met your match. We had a match come up in the last reading that I did too. My eyes look crazy, y'all. My bad. Well, yeah, we have a matched pair here. We had a matched pairing. We had the King and Queen of Swords in the other reading that I did. Come on. Somebody is finna be booed the fuck up, okay? Like, you met your match. This is... If you haven't met them, they coming. They are coming. Oh my goodness. Wow. Like, wow. And wow. Like, I'm really going to end the reading there, because that's what I was really waiting on. I'm like, okay. Because at first I was like, maybe your match is this Queen of Cups. But I'm like, that's you. You the Queen of Cups and you the Queen of Wands. You might have fire and water placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And you got you a King of Wands on his way to you, okay? He's very passionate, very ambitious. Like, he not your fly is something that I'm getting. Like, y'all can keep up with each other energetically, but I'm also in the bedroom. Shit, y'all both got a whole lot of stamina. Y'all gonna be going rounds. Like, you wanna go again? Like, that type of shit. That sounds fun. Y'all have fun for me. But all right, friends, I'm going to wrap it up here. If this resonated at all, please leave me a comment below. Until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.